Speaking of things that some people think should die in a hole, some people in the industry don't think they should, which is quite interesting. So this is going to form a bit of a debate in the comments because it probably will do generally. So we've all heard of Split Fiction and It Takes Two. Goddamn, Split Fiction looks immense.
Yes.
Yeah, I need to talk to you about that after the show.
Pete and I will be playing that.
Yes.
Mike can stream it over on my channel.
Well, that was the plan. Is I want you to take the stream for it, and I'll just turn up and play. Oh, and A Way Out as well. Sorry, I apologise, Brent. I should have mentioned A Way Out because everyone forgets A Way Out.
I actually like. Is it No Way Out? What is it?
A Way Out.
I like that more than I like It Takes Two.
Yeah, I get the reason behind it, obviously. But Brother, A Tale, Two Sons as well, which they remade recently, which had nothing to do with Hazelight anyway, but that's fine. Anyway, so we all know Josef Fares, the director of those games, and Mr. F the Oscars at the Game Awards. So he has come out and said that he thinks developers should work with AI rather than pushing against it, and called it both scary and very exciting.
No, not at all. But
told you this is going to divide people. Anyway, speaking to VGC, so sources for this one was VGC. Fares believes that said that. My God, proofread your damn articles. These are awful. Two mistakes in the first line. My God.
It's probably written by AI.
It probably was. Fares says that. I'm just going to read it as is because this is appalling. Speaking to VGC, Fares says that believes advancements in AI could have a bigger impact on the world than the internet.
How I feel. Have I made it clear? You have to come see us over at twitch.tv/rapid reviews to see how I feel about this.
Okay. Quote, we need to adapt to it, he said about the risk of AI in development. If it's part of the industry, we should see how to implement it to see how we get better games. I can understand the fact that some people could lose their jobs, but that goes for every new technology. Bad stuff and good stuff will come out of it. You can't just close your eyes. I believe AI will have a bigger impact on the world than the internet had, eventually. It's a long time until you can use it in an actual development, at least not at our place. Maybe others can do it. So AI has been a hot topic in the games industry in recent years, with concerns about generative AI leading to job losses and potential plagiarism. Take-Two's CEO Strauss Zelnick said that not only does he think AI won't lead to job losses, he believes it could lead to increased employment.
What planet? What flippin' I am self-censoring. What flippin' planet?
Okay, and he also said that he couldn't think of any new guardrails that might be required to protect developers. Anyway. So the rest of it is just fluff talking about when Split Fiction is released March 6th. And it will come out. And it will be good. It's also got crossplay across all platforms, which is amazing. So I don't know which way I'm going to go with it because I want to play it online. So I want to own a physical copy of it, but I don't know. Anyway.
Of course you do.
No, I do, but I also know that I can get it cheaper on PC.
This is very true.
So I might just buy it on PC. Anyway. And then wait until it goes down in price and buy physical then. Yeah. So AI in video games.
I am... Okay. First of all, I have drank 3 margaritas. So, yay! Let's just strap in. Strap on, strap in. But, for people who don't know...
I'm in the position.
You gotta check this out on Rapid Reviews /. What are we on? Twitch.tv /. But who do not know, in my real actual life, I am a writer. That's how I made my money. I make a lot of money by being a writer. Now, sometimes I've been a ghostwriter. What is a ghostwriter? Besides a very cool comic book by Marvel, it's actually a person who writes for someone else but doesn't get the credit, but does get the paycheck. It's fine with me. I don't care. Pay me. I'll do whatever. Well,
Within reason.
with writing. Yeah, with writing.
She's not about to
so-
turn up in Amsterdam somewhere doing some weird show, you know.
Hey, I've been to Amsterdam, man.
So have I. Pylord, possibly both. You'll have to find out on Twitch.
But yes. Yes, exactly, man. The idea. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I am gonna have a rant. I have to, because this is my livelihood. Oh gosh, there goes Pete taking out his earphones. But the point is, like most artists, I am absolutely horrified by the idea of AI being used for art. AI being used for science and math, okay, makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. It's a glorified calculator.
Excuse me, how are you going to put all those mathematicians and scientists out of a job, but all those artists, those damn artists?
Exactly.
Pick a freaking lane. Either it's good or it's bad. No, I'm joking. There's nuance.
I was gonna say there's nuance to everything. Not everything is black and white. But when it comes to artistic, endeavors, I've read things that are written by AI, and because I do love technology. I do embrace technology, and if there is some kind of something looming on the future, on the horizon in the future, I want to take part of that. The difference between AI and a human artist, and I'm not telling anyone anything they don't know, is an AI cannot suffer pain. All art is derived from pain. Yes, even beautiful art, even happy art, even the most generic Peppa Pig episode is written from pain, because that's where art comes from. An AI cannot suffer pain. What we've said on here and what I maintain, I'm not 100% against AI. I never will be 100% against AI. AI is a tool to be used. Can it enhance my writing? Yes. Can it enhance someone's music? Yes. Can it enhance someone's art? Yes. Can it be the sole arbiter of what is art and what is not? No. There is nothing. Art is 100% encompassed by human emotion, human experience. The human experience that we all have. AI cannot replicate that. That is not a series of numbers. That is not binary code that can be input into a computer. Now, can I take my lived experience and combine it with an AI's, musical composition? Yeah, absolutely. Bringing humans and AI together, I could totally get on board with that. AI solely as a creator? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. You will not be able to get. I'm trying to think of any, I know everyone's taste is different, so anything I say is not 100% gonna relate to everyone. But like me, when I see Van Gogh, that's how you're supposed to say his name, Van Gogh, but Van Gogh, sunflowers, Starry Starry Night. Starry Starry Night has brought me to tears. A sunset and a sunrise brings me to tears. The Godfather, one of my favorite movies of all times. Dumb and Dumber, one of my favorite movies of all times.
I'm sorry, I'm not quite sure that the Farrelly brothers are actually real at this point. I think they are AI.
They may be early experiments of AI, but those types of things are because we have a shared human experience, and that cannot be recreated in bits of code. It cannot. So Taker says, what did AI do to you? No, I love AI. I do.
No,
as a tool
and
to
actually
be used.
Brent brings this up as well. He says there's a big debate in the board gaming sphere about AI art. Wizards of the Coast started using AI art in D&D books and Magic the Gathering cards.
That's the thing. That, and then I think the finals, I believe, is all AI
it was
generated. So I am not against AI at all. I just like AI to be used as a tool, not as the final. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it, Pete. Not as the final
I'll be
solution.
back in a second. Carry on. Carry on
Okay.
with your rant.
Have opposing opposing opinions. It's 100%. I think AI is useful. I
Brilliant.
don't. I'm not a person who likes to get rid of technology of any kind. Um, in the Fallout universe, I would probably be the Brotherhood because I'm a collector of technology and stuff like that. So I'm for AI. I just don't think AI is the main writer, the main artist, the main composer. It should
Sure.
be a tool. The way a MIDI file is a tool. The way a freaking Word Microsoft Word is a tool. If that makes sense. Photoshop is a
Well,
tool.
Photoshop is a tool, spell checker is a tool.
That that yeah, absolutely. Because
Grammarly
I
is a tool.
yeah, there
Every
you go.
writers use that all the time. Clearly,
I hate
VGC don't seem
Grammarly
to
so
use it.
much. I hate it. But
Yeah, but you
anyways,
know
that's
what I
my
mean.
rant.
But it is a tool
I
that
know
can be
it is.
utilised. I think this is where the unfortunate side of this article probably comes across wrong, and I don't. Thank you. You're not a tool. You're a tool for our entertainment, but that's about
Oh
it. No, I'm just.
gosh.
Um. Anyway, I think this comes across quite badly from Josef Fares, but I can understand the meaning behind it, and I think you've hit the nail on the head. Is it should be a tool, not the
Yeah,
leading driver, and I think the
I
problem is that people like Strauss-Zelnick want it to be the leader, whereas
but
Josef Fares probably
I
looks at
mean,
it and goes, "I want to be able to utilize some
mhm.
sort of AI to keep development costs down."
I was
To
going to say that right there, and it's a big fear of a lot of us artists. So you have to understand where I'm coming from. There is a fear that will be replaced. I
Yeah, but I
mean,
don't think there is, like, personally, if you've seen obviously AI art, there's still a lot of quirks in the system that means that it can't be
definitely
the leader.
six
That
fingers,
Yeah,
seven
there's
fingers,
so many things that are wrong with it that means that it can't be the leader. In a few
but
years, with enough
but
programming, yes, it probably will. But the
you
problem
say
is
that.
everyone utilizing it and constantly adding to it is only going to make it better.
Well, except on things like I'll say Facebook, but this is probably true for any social media. There are grandmas out there. I probably shouldn't just limit it to grandmas, but there are people out there who are falling for these. Like they'll have like a kid, like a 18-year-old, and he's crying, and he has a bread sculpture that's a horse.
Yeah,
He's like, no one loves my bread sculpture. It's so clearly AI, and all
yeah, of
these like
course.
grandmas and Facebook parents and everything. They're like, oh my gosh, this poor lad. He's
Yeah, but
no one loves his
Yeah,
art. And it's like,
because
but
you
it's
have to remember
fake.
that they haven't grown up with this sort of thing. This is like the uncanny valley for them.
Perpetuate that. It's so icky.
Yeah, it
I
is,
get like,
but like I said,
like,
I've
how
always
can you
maintained.
believe that?
Yeah, I've always maintained this. It shouldn't be the leader. It should be a tool to be used, and I think we stand on the similar sort of vein on this
Yeah,
one.
no, we do.
I
We
don't.
do.
I'm not completely against the use of
Yeah,
AI, but I will not
yeah.
utilize it myself unless absolutely required. And I haven't
Like,
utilized it for anything yet.
I've messed around. So I'm just full whatever. Thank you, disclosure. I've had three margaritas. But I've been messing around with writing lyrics for my channel trailer video because I get to make one now. And I've used AI because I am not a musician. I don't
No.
know any musicians. I just if I did know musicians, I probably would hire them.
You
Uh,
do. One of them's been on the show before.
well, I know, but I would have to pay a lot of money.
Yeah, but
but
that's the problem, right? Is you don't want to spend the money
but
on getting the person to do
yes,
the job.
but I'm still sticking myself inside her. But I'm still sticking myself in it. Like I'm writing the lyrics. I'm
Yeah,
doing. You know what I'm
fine.
saying? So I'm using it as a tool, which is what I 100% support.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that. That's fine.
Yeah.
But still, I'd rather go to a real person to get someone to actually do it.
Danker, it did cross my mind to ask you. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. But anyway, like I said, I think this comes across quite badly from the headline. I don't think he's wrong, but I think there are certain people in the games industry that want to use it as a leader, and they shouldn't be using that. They should still rely on real people, real art, real expression, not generative expression.
Yeah, just if we could just see it as Photoshop.
Yeah, fine.
I'm okay with it. I can get on board with that.
There is nothing wrong with utilising the tools at your disposal for assistance.
Right. Yeah. Like, I can get on board with that. I'm okay
like,
with
if you, for example, if you get an artist to create something, for example, Nana, I go and ask him to do a piece of artwork for me. I can utilise his artwork, go and, if there is something I might not quite like about it, not that saying that I don't. Sorry, Nana, I'm just using you as an example here. My bad.
Can ask the
artist. I can go and ask them. He could then, technically, if he wanted to cut down on the time, use AI to then tweak. That's all.
Now,
he probably wouldn't, because he's very much against the use of AI.
I was going to say, yes. But I have absolutely seen, and I don't think that these streamers are aware, I have seen streamers buy art for their channel thinking that they're getting an artist.
No, they're not.
They're not. It's very AI generative. But I would never tell them that because, hey, that's not my place. Yeah, exactly. But I'm looking at it going, okay, this is 100% AI, and you've just paid a butt ton of money, and you could have done this yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Just saying.
Anyway, yeah, I want it to be used a lot. I don't want it to be utilised, but with ballooning budgets when it comes to development costs, like, if you can try and save a little bit of money to try and maximise profit, fine, but still pay your artist to do the initial job. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
I agree.
Anyway.
Absolutely.
So yeah, I knew that one's going to be fiercely contested.
Yeah.
And apologies, I had to disappear for a second. I got a text from the wife saying I need to come see something.
Eh?
Yeah. So